Welcome back to the channel. Monica LUVE here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from now until mid-November. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. Cancer, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge here is the Four of Cups, and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Cups upright, okay? So Cancer, your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is talking about, feeling bored, rejection, not being interested in something. We're gonna see why this is challenging for you in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Empress, you have the Ace of Pentacles, and you have the Three of Wands. So in the recent past, there was a huge opportunity for you. And this opportunity had a lot to do with you finally deciding to move forward. There was something in your life that may have been holding you back for quite some time here, but because there was some sort of opportunity here, you may have taken advantage of that here in the past. I do also see a lot of nurturing, love, support here in the past during this new beginning that you were embarking on. I'm also seeing that there could have been a new job that you started, there could have been some sort of new investment here in the past, or you simply could have had some sort of new beginning doing something on your own. Some of you started a business here in the past, which had a lot to do with crafting something or creating something with your hands, is what I'm seeing here in the past. And this is what allowed you to finally move forward into a new direction in the past. We're gonna clarify this, we're gonna get more information in a moment. Now, in the present moment, Cancer, you have the Two of Wands, you have the Eight of Cups, and you have the Seven of Cups. So it looks like for you in the present moment, there's definitely a choice or a decision that you have in terms of your life in the present moment. And I do believe, Cancer, that you're at a crossroads in the present moment when it comes to something in your life. This crossroads is happening between mid-November, closer to the full moon that's happening. I think the full moon's happening in Gemini, if I'm not mistaken. Someone can comment below and let us know when the full moon is. But this full moon that's happening, that's coming up, is going to have a big impact on you because it's going to really get you in this place of realizing, hey, I need to make some sort of decision about my life. I need to make some sort of decision about getting clear on something. Okay, and we're going to talk more about that. For some of you, this is about disconnecting from something, making the decision or choice to disconnect from something to have some sort of new beginning. And we're going to talk more about that in a moment. Now, in the near future, you have the Six of Pentacles, you have the Knight of Swords, and you have the Two of Pentacles. So it looks like for you in the near future, there's a very strong energy here of, again, a choice, a decision. Some of you may be finding it hard to make the decision in the present moment, but it looks like eventually at some point you may have to rush to make this decision because that's what it's looking like here. This simply could be, it may not be you, it may be someone else possibly, but we're going to clarify and see, okay? What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Cups, you have the Ace of Cups, you have the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, what's happening here? You have the Judgment, you have the Queen of Wands, and you have the Queen of Swords. You're in love with somebody, okay? And there's a lot of conflict in connection to you being in love with this person. Now, it's a specific person, could be an Aquarius. I'm getting a Libra, a Gemini. I'm also getting Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio is strong here, Capricorn, Pisces. So I see for many of you, you're in the process of meeting someone, okay? So if you're single, I don't see you being single for a very long time. I see you meeting somebody and realizing how much of a strong connection you have with this person to the point where it's, it almost creates some sort of conflict, right? Because it's like, do we really like each other? Is this someone I really want to be with? Because I think this new person that's coming into your life, what you realize over time, between now and mid-November, the first thing is that you realize that there is an option or an opportunity to have new love, and that this new love is not just any love, it's one that has the potential for long term, because you have the 10 of Pentacles here with the Ace of Cups. So this is, you know, with the Judgment. So you're realizing something. A lot of you may, you know, you may not believe in love, or you may not believe that it's possible to find or have love, but it looks like it's coming in for you. Okay. And this is all happening. The reason why this is happening, Cancer, is because you're taking the steps to make decisions to move forward. You know, there's been a point in time where I did see in your readings, there was a lot of stagnation, a lot. And even though you wanted to have a new beginning, no matter how much you tried, it just didn't happen for you. But now things are changing. One of the things that I want to mention to you is that if you're a rising Cancer, you're ruling planet of your 7th house, and the 7th house is always important astrologically if you're looking at business relationships and partnerships. So for you in your 7th house, Saturn is the ruler, which means Saturn has been beaten up for a very long time. There's been a lot of challenges when it comes to relationships, and you know, for you. And now that Saturn has gone direct, it's actually gone direct in Pisces on the 1st degree. So this is very good news for you, because now it's going to trine your sun, your moon, or rising. So it's giving you an opportunity to bring structure into your life that's going to help you to make some sort of decision that's going to allow you to move forward. Okay. So let's get into your reading, Cancer, and let's see what's going on for you. Okay, let's clarify the 4 of Cups. What's your challenge? Okay, so the 4 of Cups is clarified by the King of Cups. You have the Sun and you have the Wheel of Fortune. So your challenge here, Capricorn, has a lot to do with some sort of major change that's coming into your life. For you, Cancer, I think I just said Capricorn, I meant to say Cancer, okay? So for many of you, there's something here about things finally changing for you. And this has a lot to do with what I just mentioned. I just mentioned to you about how Saturn is finally going direct. And Saturn is the ruling, it's the ruling body, ruling planet of your 7th house. So this has a lot to do with love, and it has a lot to do with love that's coming in. Some of you are offering love to someone and you feel rejected by this person. And if that's the case, you know, one of the things that Spirit is saying to you is not to allow someone here to make you feel less than. If you are offering love to someone and they don't acknowledge you or they don't recognize you, what Spirit is saying, okay, and this is a big part of your challenge, because some of you may get depressed or sad at the fact that, you know, somebody here is not open to you or accepting your love offer. This means that things are going to change in November. And November is a very important month for you, because November is a fellow water sign to you, okay? So Scorpio is a fellow water sign to you. The Sun is there and Mars is there. So it's really pushing a lot of energy there, and it's trining your sun, moon, or rising. So what Spirit is saying is that don't be worried about a situation that isn't working in your favor, because it's not meant for you, okay? What's meant for you is going to naturally come and flow to you, and it's not going to be it's not going to be a situation that's filled with resistance, okay, Cancer? So it's really important that you recognize and realize that you have options. Not all of the options that are available to you are for you, and that you should continue to move forward regardless of somebody rejecting you, okay? And if this is about you rejecting someone, well then, you know, it may be challenging for you to reject this person, but it's important that you stay true to yourself and stay true to other people, okay? Because what that's going to do is it's actually going to bring forth what's meant for you. And this is what the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune is all about. The Sun and the Wheel of Fortune says, look, there's no need to worry. There's no need to stress. There's no need to be in fear, because what is meant for you is eventually within time. And the Wheel of Fortune is it is a depiction of time. So eventually, and the Sun is also time as well too, because the Sun is constantly moving in different signs and houses. So it's saying that you don't need to worry if something's not meant for you. You're going to know, because you get rejected or you reject someone. And when you do that, you know, a lot of people think, well, if someone rejects me, it's a bad thing. Well, no, it's not a bad thing. Not only is it you know, people say it's God's protection, right? Rejection is God's protection, but it's more than that. It's also recognizing that if you choose the wrong person or you choose the wrong situation out of desperation, well, then what you're actually doing is you're blocking what's really meant for you to come to you by, not allowing yourself to be patient. So this has a lot to do with recognizing what is for you and what is not for you. And that is what is going to make your life easier. Instead of forcing yourself to be involved in something where you really don't feel comfortable, okay? And this is gonna be a big part of your challenge. Now, let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Nine of Swords, you have the Temperance, and you have the Ten of Swords. So in the recent past, I really do strongly feel that there was something here that slowly came to an end. And this situation that slowly came to an end really started to stress you out. It stressed you out to the point where you may have said to yourself, well, I don't know if there's ever gonna be a new beginning. I don't know if I'm ever gonna have a new opportunity. I don't even know if things are gonna get better. And I think one of the things that you learned here in the past, Cancer, was not to allow a situation to worry you, because one of the things that we often forget is when we're worried or we're in fear, we're ultimately saying to God, to Spirit, we don't really trust that you know what's happening, or you don't, really trust in an outside source outside of yourself, because you're not in control of everything. So this is what happened in the past for you, and it really made you feel powerless in the past when this ending happened. Tell me more about the Three of Wands in the recent past for Cancer. You have the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Wands, and you have the Nine of Wands. So in the recent past, I do really strongly feel like you were giving someone here chance after chance after chance after chance here in the past. And I do strongly feel that you tried to work things out with a specific person in order to move forward with things. Tell me more about the Empress in the recent past for Cancer. So the Empress is clarified by the Five of Wands, you have the Ten of Pentacles, and you have the Knight of Cups. So in the recent past, I do strongly feel that there was some sort of conflict. And this conflict that took place in the recent past had a lot to do with a windfall of money, a long-term commitment or connection. I do get a sense here that a lot of you started to shift away from a person that you were dealing with here in the past. So you started to, maybe there was conflict, and then, conflict about money, conflict about giving this person a second chance, and something here happened in the past, Cancer, where you started to feel like things were going to come to an end anyways. And this is why you started to veer off and you started to maybe focus on your personal stuff and the things that were important to you. So even though you were 100% involved with this person in the past, you slowly started to disconnect from them is what I'm seeing, okay? Now, in the present moment, it looks like for many of you, there's a crossroads that you're at, okay? With the Two of Wands here, there's a choice or a decision or a direction or a path that you may be choosing to take. So let's clarify the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is clarified by, you have the Seven of Pentacles, you have the Lovers, and you have the Seven of Cups. And you have the Seven of Cups here twice, okay? So in the present moment, there's a really strong energy here of confusion when it comes to a person that you're seeing, dating, maybe you're casually dating someone, or just, this could be an idea about love in general. So there's something here about you wanting to get clear or make sense of things moving forward when it comes to your love life. A lot of you are contemplating whether or not you should leave somebody that you've been dating for quite some time. And the reason why is because there's a lot of uncertainty connected to this relationship or this situationship that you're in. I am seeing 444 on the clock. So you're gonna wanna check out what 444 means in angel numbers, especially when it comes to a situation in the present moment that's led to nothing but confusion and you want answers. There could be some sort of important message connected to that you may need to hear, okay? So let's clarify the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is clarified by, you have the Six of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Cups, and you have the Page of Pentacles. So it looks like for you in the present moment, there's a really strong energy here of a new beginning that's happening. Someone is coming into your life. It could be an earth sign. I'm getting a Taurus here. I'm also getting a Virgo or a Pisces. I'm also getting a Scorpio. So this person's coming in, they're planting a seed, they're starting something new with you. This person, if you really want to know what this person's thinking, and we're going to talk more about this in the extended, it's going to come up, but I see this person really interested in you. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that there's a potential here, but there's also equally confusion and uncertainty connected to it. And this is why you may need to decide if this is someone that you want to actually move forward with. Okay, because there is a little bit of this feeling of, well, maybe I should walk away from this. Maybe this isn't really for me. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups in the present moment for Cancer. You have the Two of Wands, the Hermit, and you have the Nine of Cups. So in the present moment, yeah, there's a choice or decision. And I think the important message that you need to hear in the present moment is that you should be focusing on, you know, what is going to make you happy. So what's going to make you happy? And this is not about what everybody else wants for you. This is about what's going to make you happy and what's going to make you feel satisfied in whatever situation that you find yourself in. So it looks like something here new is starting. And this is why what you don't see coming is the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups, because something between now and mid-November is brewing, and it's bringing forth an opportunity to have a relationship if that's something that you are wanting. Okay, now let's talk about the near future. Let's clarify the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is clarified by the Three of Swords. You have the Four of Wands and you have the Two of Swords. So it looks like in the near future, what's actually taking place is, for many of you, you may not be open to a relationship with this person, okay? And the reason why is because someone here is rushing into things with you right away. And even though this person's trying to rush into things with you right away, many of you may be saying to yourself, I'm not ready for a relationship yet. I just recently got out of a relationship. I'm not quite ready for this yet. I'm still healing. I'm still recovering. I'm still recouping. So again, depending on the path that you're on, depending on your placement in this story, a lot of you are not going to be ready for love in the near future. And I think one of the reasons why is because a lot of you are still getting over something here that affected you in the past. And this has a lot to do with this new love that's coming in. You know, the decision of, do I truly feel ready for this? Because you want to make sure you're 100% ready for this. And because Saturn just went direct in your 7th house, all these suitors, all these opportunities are now coming in, and you're going to end up meeting someone who's serious, because when Saturn is moving direct and it's in Pisces, it's trining your sun, moon, or rising, it's telling you, hey, there's an opportunity here. Even though things really affected you in the past. And look, I was compelled to look at the bottom of the deck. Look, you have the 10 of Wands in reverse and the 6 of Cups upright. So what Spirit is saying to you is, look, the issues from the past are done. You don't have to worry about them repeating, because for many of you, something repeated so many times here, over and over and over again. And it came to the conclusion where you said to yourself, you know, maybe love is really just not for me. Tell me more about the 6 of Pentacles in the near future. You have the 6 of Swords, you have the 8 of Cups, and you have the Fool. So it looks like in the near future, you're eventually disconnecting from something, but you're disconnecting from something here that has led to a lot of dissatisfaction for you. And this is mental. It's more mental than physical. So you're disconnecting from anything that has been emotionally lacking in your life, anything that has not been mentally stimulating for you. It's like there's a new chapter that's coming in for you. But I think one of the things that you have to be prepared for is, you know, and this is what you need to ask yourself is, are you ready for this new beginning? Because it is going to show up a lot faster than maybe you expect. Okay. So let's get some advice for you. What is the advice for Cancer? Okay, so the advice is the Tower, the Page of Cups, and the Magician. Your biggest piece of advice here is to forgive yourself, okay? To forgive yourself for anything that went wrong or didn't work out in your life, because there's a bit of regret here, right? There's a bit of this, you know, this should have never happened. This could have been avoided. This situation could have been better. And, you know, water under the bridge, right? Anything that happened in the past, you can't really change it. The only way you can change it is by changing it in the future. So your biggest piece of advice here is to heal, forgive yourself, tell yourself everything is going to be okay, because what is actually stopping you from getting what you want, which is the Magician. The Magician is someone who is the fifth element, and the Magician is capable of manifesting and creating that which he or she wants. However, the reason why it may not be happening for you is because a lot of you are still down on yourself about something here that didn't work out, something here that crumbled, that naturally needed to crumble because there was a lesson learned here. There was something that you deeply needed to learn in order to harness something within yourself to grow, to move to the next level. So you cannot get down on yourself and be upset over a situation that really needed to happen the way it needed to. And when you accept something for what it is, you're going to have more power within yourself to create what you want moving forward. But by putting yourself down and telling yourself that, you know, I can't recover from the situation, I don't know how things are going to get better, that's a cop-out. Okay, don't do that to yourself. Tell yourself that things are going to change and things are going to get better, because when you reassure yourself of that, you get your power back as a Magician. The Magician is someone who's confident, they know what they want, they don't question things, and they certainly don't make themselves feel bad about things that happened in the past that were outside of their control, okay? So Cancer, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.